Hello everyone, this is Steven with New Game Plus, and today I kind of figured that we might try out maybe a kind of a let's play on Arkham Knight. I am just going to start from the beginning. I have played, you might have caught right there at the beginning, I've played this before. So really, I just really like this game. I'm not going to say that this play is going to be spoiler free, but I don't think I'm going to go actively out of my way to spoil any portion of the story. So if you're really concerned with getting the full story experience, you might look elsewhere. If you're just kind of looking for just a fun let's play of this, maybe to hear me chat a little bit, then this might be the place for you. So yeah, I've played this game. I've played all of the Arkham games actually. Aside from the mobile titles, I played all the major ones: Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and Arkham Knight. I love all of them, even Origins. So I just really like this game, and you know, I'm waiting for some of the season pass stuff to kick in. So I just kind of wanted to make another video, and we're going to be playing Arkham Knight today. So if you haven't picked it up, or if you've heard maybe some bad things about it and you held off, you know, I'm a vet of the series, and I'd be happy to play this with you. So, and I'll kind of just talk about some things now that I've played through it. I've played through a lot of the series, and I can maybe make some allusions to things that you might not have caught. So I am a fan of the Bat, not the most hardcore fan. Trust me, there are many more out there more qualified for this, but I'm a big fan of Batman, and I just love the lore. Everything, so I might be able to sprinkle in some things in here. So this scene is actually really interesting because this is in your control right now. You control when this starts, and actually it tells you right there. It's if you get tired of waiting, or the game started waiting for you, so you have to hold this button to go. If you've already played this and you start on New Game Plus, when you get here, there's a funny Easter egg for you guys coming around again. So this does play out a little bit differently in New Game Plus. You would think, huh? How do you know? You know,
this is how the
or how can it be different? I should say, but it's a little bit different. For right now, I'm going to keep these cutscenes in place just for some analysis and maybe to just for the people who maybe fuck, I don't know, I'm not sure yet.
Gotham braced itself for the inevitable power struggle.
If there's anything interesting, we can always talk about it. Yeah.
Crime actually fell. Deep down, I knew war was
I am positive that's a reference to Paul Dini. Now, Paul Dini, if you're not sure, one of the most prolific writers on Batman, mostly in the Batman animated series on Fox. You can absolutely catch it right now on Amazon Prime. It's awesome. So go ahead, check it out. I'm sure that's a reference to Paul Dini. Paul Dini wrote the first two games in the Arkham series. I don't believe he wrote this one. Some would say it shows. I've also got a bit of a cough. Fuck it. This is going to be the spoiler-filled let's play, because I kind of want to talk about this.
Thanks.
This is something I didn't notice, and you wouldn't notice until your second time around. This character actually crops up a little bit later on in the story. Henry Adams. There's things all over saying that he's missing, so we're gonna check this out.
Chicken salad with no
Henry Adams.
No, you know what? Make it walk.
If you're still stumbling through this, Henry Adams is one of the characters that's been afflicted with the Joker blood from a hospital, and he has gone missing, and Batman has actually captured him. And this is something that I thought was fucking fascinating. Look at all of the detail they put into that menu. Shit, we won't even be able to see it now. There's a ton of detail onto that menu, and oh, and I want to see what his pin is too, but I can't zoom in right now, and I don't think that you can. This game is so full of details, man, it's insane. But yeah, all of that menu is like legit. That's not just like some blurry pixel. Like, it's fucking there, and you could read it, and it's only there, and you can't get any closer than this. So somebody actually took the time to I don't know if there are any hidden Easter eggs in there or not. I would love to think that there are, but So I was wandering around here the other day, and there's actually some really cool things. So we might be able to see, there's a reference to another one of the Joker victims, actually a couple more. Johnny Charisma is one of the more showboaty version of Joker. Oh, and I forget, it must be, oh yeah, Albert King is more kind of the brutal and tough characteristics of the Joker. And looks like this Hell's Gate, I believe that's later on reference to Harvey Dent. Ooh, and there's another menu. Oh man. And it's even got ingredients in there. Yeah. I'm sure somebody will take their time and go through here at some point and see if there are any like little hidden Easter eggs. Here's one that I don't think a lot of people notice, is that you can actually try and leave here.
I should talk to that guy who's smoking in the corner.
This, of course, being in reference to the patron who approached you. We're a police officer if you haven't caught it. You're in the view of the police officer. I love this eat me with the candy right here. And there's one more. This is actually around Halloween. So that's why this guy's in the mask, and obviously the Halloween decorations. Now there's one thing right here. I kind of think this might be a reference to Anarchy. Anarchy is a Batman villain, appeared in the games in Arkham Origins. Known for a red hood, Anarchy symbol. But, you know, this could also be a reference to the Arkham Knight and the Arkham Knight's true identity. Which, alright, this is your fucking final warning. If you do not know who the Arkham Knight is, if you don't want to be spoiled on this, you gotta leave right now because I want to talk about it. It's Jason Todd. Jason Todd, also known as the Red Hood, and this character is wearing a red hoodie. Has the A down here. Now, that could be for Anarchy. That could be for Arkham Knight. I don't know. The red hoodie is a symbol. You know, Anarchy always wears the red hoodie. You can't see the face, but you will in a second, but it's kind of distorted. You can't really tell. And scratches A's, paint, like usually spray paints A's, but it's like it's the circle A, the Anarchy symbol. I'm not sure if this is I kind of think this is a nod to Anarchy, really. It could be for Arkham Knight, but I kind of think it's for Anarchy. So we're just gonna keep moving here. We can see the fear toxin already coming out. Nice little detail there. So it's already been pouring in, so no wonder things take such a quick turn. Apparently this officer's greatest fear is that the citizens, he apparently fears a zombie apocalypse, it seems. Actually, the first time I played this, I didn't shoot anyone. I mean, it all plays out the same way, but you can actually fire kind of right there. Let's see if we can pick out any details here. I wonder if we can stop. Oh yeah, we can stop this. Stop you and you. I don't know if we can stop that guy. Well, things don't work out too great for Officer Owens. Scarecrow's going to tell us why.
This demonstration used just 5 ounces of my latest toxin. Tomorrow, this will seem like child's play.
I get real strong Sonic Adventure 2 vibes when I see that. It's a really cool redesign of Scarecrow, actually. I quite like it. Scarecrow, ultimately, I personally am not as impressed with him as I was in Arkham Asylum. Of course, Arkham Asylum, he was the sneaky standout, man. You know, he stole the show. All those awesome tricks that the game played on you, that was, you know, man, I don't know that I'll ever forget that moment in Arkham Asylum everyone has where they think that their game has froze, and it kind of resets and goes to the asylum, and it's fucking Joker driving bats off. It's cool.
Yesterday there were 6.3 million people in Gotham City.
So this is the story reason for the lack of pedestrians in Gotham. Therefore, you have only fuckheads left over. Awesome, another awesome reference to Paul Dini. Gotta be. So you only have these assholes around. killing cops.
The only people left on the streets are the sort that enjoy the chaos.
Gotham's finest.
Scum.
Now this penguin design is awesome. I love this design of the penguin. And if you couldn't tell, if you look really closely at that at his monocle, it's not a monocle at all. It's the bottom of a bottle. I had to actually kind of dig around for a little bit to find out what happened, but as far as I know, that did not occur in any of the games. It might have happened in one of the mobile titles. I really don't think so. There's kind of a story of somebody at his club just fucked him up, and he's blind in that eye, but he kind of kept it in. I forget if it was just because he liked it, or if it was one of those, we can't get it out, it's too close to your brain. But anyways, I like that redesign of the penguin, and it's really nice. And also you can see Penguin's a lot older throughout the series. If you start back in his kind of introduction in oh yeah, we're playing as anime Batman this time. I might switch up the skin all the time. I fucking love skins. I can't wait for new skins to be released. I'm waiting on the 89 Batman right now. Oh man, that skin looks sick. Looks so good, but it's not going to come out for a while. And I don't want to stop playing Arkham Knight until then, so here we go. Can we just appreciate how beautiful this game looks? Like, I seriously, the first time I pulled it up, I couldn't believe that my PlayStation 4 wasn't melting. Look at this draw distance. Like, you can see everywhere. Look at that. You can see fucking Wayne Manor out there. It's ridiculous. And for the most part, you keep all of your gadgets that you had from Arkham Asylum, Arkham City. I think few exceptions is the freeze grenade and the remote electrical charge. You can pick them up a little bit later on, though. We'll be sure to grab them. We're going to go talk to Gordon here real quick.
I'm just glad you made it out okay. Sorry, I've got to go. Stay safe, Barbara.
You still know how to make an entrance. How's the evacuation going? Last bus crossed the city limits an hour ago. I'm just glad my little girl got out when she
Is that
did.
the first time I don't know that I've ever seen them shake hands before.
Any lead on Scarecrow?
We were tracking an unknown military vehicle speeding through Chinatown. It's the only lead we've had all night, but they gave us the slip. With the evacuation, I just don't have the manpower left in the city.
If you find it, tell your men not to engage. I'll deal with it.
Do you really think Scarecrow's crazy enough to detonate a chemical weapon?
That's such a weird idea that any sort of respectable police force would just be like, yup, here's this fucker in a bad suit. He's just gonna do the job, man. He's just gonna do it. They just kind of sit around. Actually, that's not true. You see a couple fuckers driving around in their cars, hassling some thugs, but hey man, could you imagine a world where they're just like, we got a fucker in a suit, he's gonna take care of it.
Every damn time.
He's got it. Don't worry about it. Classic Batman slip. Can't turn you back on him. He'll just be gone.
Oracle, I need the location of Unit 2.
Here's another cool thing. This is actually like a real-time image being put up there, and you can check out the eyes. So I think this is something, I wonder if this is something that only Batman can see. So like if somebody were to come by down the street, if they would be able to see fucking Oracle popping up in the air there, or if it's just kind of the light reflecting off of his eyeballs. Either way, really cool touch actually. Here's going to be the bummer thing about not playing like on a New Game Plus or something like that. Don't have all the upgrades. Kind of going pretty slow for my taste right now. If you don't know, later on you get huge upgrades to the grapnel gun. You just fly around this fucker. I think what I'll do in the description is that I'll just post the percentages that I'm at on some of the, on like Gotham's Most Wanted, stuff like that. And so that people can kind of use this as a soft guide if they want to. And you won't see any trophies pop. I already got them all. Sorry, y'all. I love that you keep the takedown. I don't think you get to keep. I I will try it. I don't think you get to keep, like, oh shit. You fucking asshole. Kind of the more special double button combos like the bat swarm, the stun, you know, and the I'm pretty sure the weapon break you have to reacquire. Go figure. Yeah, bud, what's going on?
You're safe.
Thanks, Batman. I thought they were gonna kill me.
Can you imagine the reflexes on this fool? And that grapnel gun. Not only can it fire out and lodge and yank two fuckers in a split second. Oh my god.
What are you doing?
Evening the odds.
I wonder if that's maybe a Captain America nod right there. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Yeah, if you couldn't tell what I was talking about, don't worry about it. It's probably not. And here comes the most divisive aspect of this game for a lot of people. I personally, I love the Batmobile. I really was not. I was one of those fuckers who, when they announced it, I was like, big fucking deal, so what?
I need to track that military vehicle.
And,
A squad car has picked up the receiver.
you know, I came to love it after a while. Yeah, you do a lot of tank missions. You do. I really don't mind him that much. Because honestly, while I love this series, love this series, I really was not in the mood to just have another
Call off your men.
Batman game where just I'm on foot fucking, you know, people up all the time. So this actually, I thought, added a really great change of pace. And a lot of people said, oh yeah, you know, it's they forced it on you. And you know, man, I really would not have used the Batmobile that much if they hadn't, you know, kind of forced me to love it. And that's what a lot of people don't like about the game. But I gotta say, you know, I didn't mind that much.
Don't worry, Jim.
There's a couple cop-outs, to be sure. I'm not gonna say that they didn't do, you know, that it's perfect or anything like that. That fucking the boss battles, fucking Deathstroke, shit. They could have done something different with Deathstroke, I think. Spoilers. I already told you guys, fuck spoilers.
That takes care of the vehicle. I need to interrogate the driver.
Oh, interesting little touch right there. You can't use the tank mode yet. I'm actually gonna try something. No? Did I go there? Oh, so I'm just an asshole. Okay. Where is it? Where's that Batmobile thing? Maybe it'll pop up later once I can do the tank mode, actually. I want to switch the controls for the Batmobile. I thought it was fucked up at first, it's backwards, but I guess there's an option there in there you can toggle the left trigger to actually stop the car like it should. And there's just like the square button becomes the toggle to turn it into tank mode. So I want to try that out, actually. This is really funny, man. Batman says, or people say Batman doesn't have a sense of humor, but check this out.
If you're lying, I'll break the other one.
That shit cracked me up the first time I saw it. Alright, cool. Dude, you gotta give it to Rocksteady. Rocksteady is a fucking master developer, man. I can't imagine. They just got this game on fleek. I mean, imagine at any given point, there is, just graphically speaking, at any given point, there's everything you see on screen has like a skeleton to it. You know, has kind of infrastructure that you can see if you switch to detective mode at any time. Look at that fucking rain beating off that suit. This game looks so good. This is the prettiest game I've ever seen. Now, I have to preface this with, I am a console gamer. I'm sure PC games have looked better than this for a long time. Not the PC version of Arkham Knight right now. But uh-oh, I hope y'all don't have guns, because I'm fucked if you do. No, you don't, chumps. Let's try one of those funny takedowns. No, not available. Okay. This is a move that I've learned to love too, is that brutal, you know, you could pick them up and start beating fuckers. I like that a lot.
Really? Looks deliberate to me. Yeah, well, I guess he figured he should look the part. You know, like a scarecrow. That's messed up, man. And speaking of messed up, why is she here?
I am here because your boss has an inferiority complex. After all, he's only human.
Nobody asked you, Ring. They offered her the chance to join. She said no.
Look who it is. I can't say I'm surprised. You should really review your security.
He's beat down a lot.
I've seen trees with faster.
Oh, and I love this. Oh man, I love the new environment. Oh shit, what? Are you kidding me? Stop it. Come here.
Something tells me this wasn't part of the plan.
Can't believe that guy shot me.
Well, that's made things a little more interesting.
Sir, Batman is here.
Were you expecting to find me, Batman? I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Take a look at the chamber. I want you to know the fear that is coming.
Listen up, Bat Freak. We're walking out of here, nice and slow. Try anything stupid, we'll blow her brains out.
Charming. But only one of us is getting out of this cell.
No! No! No!
I wonder what the story significance of that was. I mean, she acted like she knew that,
Nothing like a
hey man, they're gonna pump some toxin in here. There are actually a couple things, a couple times that happens in this game. Story, not, yeah, it's a good story. It's a good story, it's not a great story. It's a good story. Some of the things just don't quite add up. There's a few holes if you kind of even very gently poke at it.
What are you doing?
Okay, young straight males, are you appeased with this?
Lock you up.
Maybe? Who knows?
No hello.
I wish we saw more Ivy.
Tell me.
We don't see enough Ivy. In all these Arkham games, she just kind of shuts herself off and is like, I'm gonna grow some
Then
plants
I'll
and shit.
burn every plant in Gotham.
Oh, fucking ridiculous. Could you imagine Batman just running around just like with a fucking can of hairspray and a lighter, just taking it to some roses? What a fucking douche. I gotta say, I love Batman.
Over my head, bud.
But you gotta laugh at it sometimes, man. It's ridiculous. First off, he doesn't kill any of these fuckers. He's caused thousands and thousands of deaths by not putting them down. But also, like I said earlier, this apparently respectable police force allows, you know, a 6 foot some odd motherfucker in a bat suit run around and take care of all of their work while they sit around being like, oh man, Bane fucked us this time. I thought this was a really funny scene. This is very Batman.
You're coming with me.
And he just kind of carries on. He isn't just like, look, dummy. You know, he's just kind of like, son, I've had enough of your shit, let's roll.
What's wrong?
Go, go, go! We got the target, sir. He's cornered.
And here is the first instance, not,
Are you sure it's him?
Confirm it.
maybe, yeah, the first instance of you using a remote Batmobile. I loved how they used that in this game. I thought so many times where I was just like, okay, now I need to run back to the fucker, and they're like, no,
Operational.
just bring it to you, baby, just bring it to you. It felt really cool.
Fire expressor.
I know, I'm in the minority. I like the Batmobile. Suck my dick. I'm gonna see if I can toggle these controls now. Let's see. I know you can do it from the main menu. Shit.
Batman.
Maybe I'll have to
I
remember to
spotted
do that a
6
little bit
more
later on.
unmanned tanks moving to Chinatown. We'll be there any second.
I'm gonna try and show you a couple things that they don't really explain too well in the game, like the critical hit. I think they casually mention it once. and you can kind of see a little bit of a display. So what you want to do is right at that glowing spot. Go figure. Just hit it with your machine gun. That's a critical hit if you weren't sure what it was. And if you knock it the first time and you don't miss, you get a perfect. So maybe not. That's harder than you think. It's critical for a reason. But you can also just, at this point, you can just use a 60 mil and fucking pretty much hit them anywhere and you're fine. But boom, you can see on the top left, I got a perfect right there. It's because I just knocked that light there with my Vulcan gun. I didn't miss anything. That gets you perfect. There's actually an achievement for getting something like, you gotta get like five perfect hits in a row without taking damage. I think I just did it throughout the main story, but you could probably just load up an AR mission and knock it out. Not too bad, but it takes some practice. This is one that you really have to actually try to get that one.
There are more on the way.
Activate the Batmobile weapon diagnostics. It's time to go to war.
Alright. You know what, I'm going to try one more time to change these controls. You know what? I'll just have to get it. I'll just have to get it next time. At at the main menu. I'll just have to knock it out then. Let's hit some of these.
Simulation activated. Weapon energy system diagnostic test online. Stage 1. Destroy targets to charge up weapon energy and activate missile barrage.
I'm down with that. Alright, let's roll.
Missile barrage level 1 ready. Diagnostic stage complete. Stage 2. Charge the missile barrage to level 2 to destroy.
There's a nice little Johnny Charisma up there. Pretty cool. Yeah, you can still zoom in if you're in the Batmobile. It's really useful too if you want to, aim a little bit better. A bunch of perfect hits lining up right there. This might be the one to go for if you're going for the perfect hits.
Diagnostic stage complete.
Yay!
Stage 3. Taking damage depletes weapon energy. Charge up missile barrage to level 2 and destroy 4 active targets to complete diagnostic test.
Alright, going nuts. I'm reading too hardcore into that banner.
Missile barrage level 2 ready. Diagnostic test complete. Simulation complete.
Cool, man.
Batman, I'm seeing a transport deploying more tanks at Panessa Studios. I've warned GCPD to pull their men off the streets.
Alrighty. We're gonna run this to GCPD. Drop Miss Isley off. And I think we're gonna end this one here today. Oh, fuck. Ooh, come on now. There's a nice upgrade you can get later where it, if you take damage, it won't shut down your energy earnings.
Tell your men they can resume their patrol.
That's really handy.
Thank God.
Because later on, you got fuckers firing at you from all directions. Come on, map, kick in. I like driving. We'll figure it out. Whoops! I've played this game before. You'd never be able to tell, but I have.
Good to have you here, Batman.
Thank you.
What the hell? Hold your fire! It's Batman!
This kind of implies that Batman has not really unleashed the Batmobile on Gotham City much, at least this version of it. In Arkham Asylum, I think he had a way different one. He had kind of more streamlined.
Who taught you to drive?
Oh shit! If I remember correctly, it looked a lot like the Tim Burton Batmobile. And clearly, because the city's not just completely destroyed, another good implication that he has not pulled this thing out.
Scarecrow's gonna break you, man.
Honestly, why do you even bother with these meat sacks?
Civil unrest? There's a war on the streets. We don't have the manpower or the equipment.
Ivy. That's one less thing to worry about.
Is the isolation chamber.
Glad you put that to good use.
Oh good, another cell.
Ivy just constantly in isolation chambers. Just constantly. Can't find anything better to do with this girl than just fucking put her in a box and stare at her. Alright, y'all. I think that's going to wrap it up for today. This has been the first round of Let's Play. Let me know if you like the format. Kind of the spoiler, kind of loose chat, Batman mythos type format. You know, I'm going to try and show as many secrets and cool things in the game as I can. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll totally catch you next time. Peace.